Hey everybody, what's going on? Epic99 here, aka Justin, and I'm here with something really exciting today for you. It's an unboxing video and review of a product that was sent to me by Asterion, an amazing company who I reached out to, and they were kind enough to send me some stuff to check out, review, talk about, and show you guys on the channel. So let's check it out. This is the Asterion unboxing and review for the PSVR headset stand.
Let's get it together.
All right. So as you can see here, this is the box. It's very boxy. It's a nice box, actually. What's in the box? What's in the box? And good packaging. Got the Asterion logo on the front. Some specs on the sides. On the back, we can see it tells you what the features are of this particular headset. So we got stable and secure mount, cable winding groove, rear-facing platform, quick docking DualShock 4 micro adapters, compactive LED power button for easy access. It is supposed to charge the PlayStation 3 and 4 Move controllers simultaneously, both of them. And there is a rear USB device for charging USB devices in the back of this. So we will be testing all that stuff out, and it should be working great. So I'm excited to try all those things out. So first, let's just open it up and see what's inside. Nice little flappity flap right here. See the flap? We can totally up flap this flap very easily with some up flapping abilities, right? We can flick that a couple of times. That's actually really fun to do that. So let's flick the flap, and then we'll go ahead and open the box. Again, there's some tape on the side. Packaging's nice. Get this tape off. Little tabby thing there. All right, so as you can see, here's the packaging. The first thing that comes out is this little doohickey, and then we'll just pull the rest out of here. All right, so we'll kind of leave the box off to the side. Real nice. All right, instruction manual. Looks pretty standard, pretty good. Some assembly instructions in here, so we'll refer to those as we set the thing up. So we'll put those assembly instructions off to the side. Let's take a look at some of these components. So right now we're opening this piece. It's nicely taped and packaged to avoid any sort of damage. So it's real nice, clear plastic. That should be really nice for the illumination, the Illuminatis. We'll put this off to the side. AC power, as well as these little tiny, now I think these are some adapters that are really important for charging the different DualShock setups. So we'll need to keep those in a safe spot. Get this AC power adapter opened up real quick here. So that's looking good. You got your AC adapter right there. Here's the main part of the stand, the sort of main base unit, if you will. All right, so that's really nice looking. Here's the front part for the kind of actual VR headset stand here. A spot to charge two DualShock controllers, as well as a spot to charge 2 Move sticks. So we'll test all of that out. We've also got some nice padded feet on the bottom with little plasticky things that you'll want to peel off. And then the last piece is the actual sort of part of the stand that illuminates where the headset rests. So we'll go ahead and open that. Okay, right, so there's that part. So we've got all of our components, and then we want to just assemble them. So step one is it does advise you that you should not remove this part once it is attached. So be aware of that.
Get it together.
It actually attaches here. Attempting to remove this piece from this piece after attaching it will damage the unit, it says here. So basically you want to hold this part like this and hold this part like this, and it clips in right about here. I think it's in. I didn't hear like a snap or anything, but it feels like it's in there pretty good, so I think we're good. It feels secure. I can hold it by that part, I think. Yeah, feels good. And then step 2, we slide B into groove C. So we take this doohickey like this, and we take the base station like that, and then this kind of slides in right into here. And that feels great. And that clicks, so that's really cool. That looks great. Pretty easy. Everything seems to fit really well. Now, this part, so, you know, this is a minor thing. This shouldn't bother, I don't know if this will bother me or not. It may not. We'll try it out. But, like, I don't know if I'm going to use this to charge my DualShock 4s, because I already have a DualShock 4 charging stand, and you actually need to plug this little dongle into the back of your DualShock 4 to get it to work on here. So I'll show you that later, but, you know, just something to note. So you can put these little guys kind of go in these little holes right back here on the base station, and you kind of just stick them in, and then stick one in the back of your PS4 DualShock, and that will do some charging for you. Okay. And then you plug the AC goes into a hole here in the back, and as you can see, there is also a, oh, that's actually kind of, those are actually quite adhesive, so that's actually nice. This will not move around much. There is actually a USB hole port in the back there as well, and that's also where the AC goes, right there in the back. And then you plug it in. Back in a minute to test this thing out.
Get it together.
All right, welcome back, everybody. So now we've got the actual PSVR, and this is the PSVR like version 2, the newer version of the PSVR. You know, just as a heads up, so you know like what we're dealing with here. And we've got 2 Move controllers. Before we get to putting the actual unit onto this really cool looking stand, let's light the thing up, right? This is one of the coolest features of the stand. And so it's got this illuminated display. And I love that it has this, it's a button back here that you push, but it's not really a button. It's not clicky. So you almost just like lightly move your hand over it. It's almost like a touch, it almost feels like a touch screen or a touch pad. You just brush your hand over it and it illuminates the stand, which looks really cool. Really good job, Asterion, with that. That looks really amazing. So the headset very easily, and actually before we do the headset, we'll get to that. I do want to put the Move controllers in. So one of the things I really wanted was a way to easily charge my Move controllers. I looked at reviews of this online, and some folks were saying the Move controller charging didn't work, or that it was not sturdy enough. Do not believe those reviews if you're looking at those yourself. They are inaccurate, because these charging stands actually work great. And so you put the Move controller straight down in through this middle hole here, and you hear it kind of click in, and it sits in there just great. You might not be able to, you'll see it on the other side in a second, but there is a red LED light that illuminates to let you know that the Move controller is securely in place and it is charging. You should be able to see the red LED on that side illuminated now. Excellent. This was the feature I was the most worried about, and it's perfect. So thank you, Asterion. That's amazing. It clicks in, it's sturdy, they're charging. Kudos. Love it. That is great. To get your headset on there, all you do is place it, and it almost like, it just sinks right in. It just sinks right in, and it fits perfectly. And then if you are so inclined, you can, of course, wrap. That's kind of what this thing in the back is for, is to wrap the cord, right? So, yeah, this thing is amazing. I'm really impressed with the build quality. I'm really impressed with the usability and the feature set. The price point is good. You can find this on Amazon. I think it's about $42 on Amazon right now. So if you're in the market for a stand for your PSVR headset and you want something that's practical, usable, doesn't take up a ton of room, you know, the footprint is quite small, and you know, works really well for a lot of different things, this is the way to go. This is definitely the stand that you want.
Get it together.
So I believe the DualShocks maybe go upside down, and so they kind of fit in like that, and they'll just sit in there. And again, if you attach that little piece to the port to create those contacts, that's what I'm doing here. I'm putting that little piece in the back. It It will then also charge your DualShock 4, and there is a red LED indicator light on this side that lit up as well to show us that. So I give this thing a 10 out of 10 on the let's get it together scale. This is definitely something that you should think about getting together with someone or yourself or whoever. In all transparency, I did reach out to Asterion, and they were kind enough to send me this to review and check out. So I just want to be very open and apparent and transparent about that. I was on the fence about buying this. I wasn't sure if I wanted it. They were kind enough to send me this so I could review it, which is so cool. That's the first that's happened to me, and that's amazing. And so I wanted to share that with you all and just let you know that this is a really good headset stand. If you are on the fence, if you're in the market for one, if you're thinking about buying one, as I was a few months ago, I would highly recommend this one. It does everything you need it to do, charges your stuff, holds the headset, looks really cool. You can turn the illuminated light, on and off with this nice little swipe motion back here, which is really a nice little touch. And yeah, I think it's worth it. So great job, Asterion. Thanks for sending me this. And if you have any questions or comments, please hit me up in the comments. Check out my Twitch channel, Epic99. I'll be doing some PSVR streaming here soon. In the meantime, my PSVR headset will be resting on this excellent stand. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time. Thanks.